for a minute, I'm going to allow the group to fill up so that people have an opportunity to get on board with the live this evening. But we're going to be doing some pretty heavy stuff tonight. Tonight's topic is going to be how to repair your credit. We're talking an end-to-end explanation on how to repair your own credit. So we're going to give the room just a minute or two here to fill up. Let's get that pinned to the top so that people can find it. Good evening, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can see me okay. So tonight's topic is a great big topic. It is everything you're going to need to know to repair your credit. It is literally how to repair your credit. What I'm about to give you tonight, I hope you find value in it. I'm about to give you tonight for free more than most companies will actually even charge you for, okay? Needless to say, if that's what we're willing to give away free, you should see what we charge for. But I want to start off, if you are interested in hiring a professional, go ahead and click my link at the top, and you can have me as your credit coach. And don't forget to join us every night here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific time for the daily credit report. All right, we're filling up here. So we're going to talk tonight about tonight's topic. This is the big one. This is the big topic. This is how to repair your credit, okay? Credit Life's developed a methodology that we put into place that we find is really a best practice for people that they can put into place on their own. These are all things you can do for yourself. The three methodologies of credit repair are going to be eliminate the negative, build the positive, and get your arms around the money where it lives. Hey, Daniel, good to see you. Hey, Mona. So the three methodologies are going to be eliminate the negative, so if you're taking notes, this is what you want to write down. Eliminate the negative, build the positive, and get your arms around the money where it lives. All right, so we're going to break down the three methodologies that are needed to fully repair your credit. So the first methodology, eliminate the negative. The very first step, the very first thing that we do professionally for anyone who's a client of ours and that you need to do for yourself is going to be to see what you can have on your credit report that's negative, that's derogatory, that's bad, that's holding you back. You want to see what you can have eliminated from the report, okay? Deleted, gone like it never happened, okay? It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's not rocket science. And you've probably heard people, use the magic 609 letter, use this magic, we got this magic letter, we'll say, okay, there is literally no magic whatsoever in the initial investigation process. You're going to get the negatives deleted from your credit through investigation, okay? How are we going to do this? You're going to get a credit report. I want you to get a credit report from somewhere quality. This is where you want to spend a little bit of money. Spend $22. Go to smartcredit.com/creditlife. Spend $22 and get a 3-bureau credit report. There's a reason we tell you go to Smart Credit. It's not because Smart Credit's paying me. It's not anything like that. The reason we tell you to go there is because it's a competent tool for you to use. It's easy to read. It's extremely complete. Now, what about the scores? The scores are garbage. They're Vantage scores. Don't worry about the scores. We're worried about the profile. So you're going to go and open up that Smart Credit. By the way, it's going to be $30 if you don't use the discount link. So it's www.smartcredit.com//creditlife, CREDILIFE. That'll get you credit monitoring for $22 a month. It's still like 30 plus 20 to pull your report. Okay, so you pull up your credit report. And what you're going to have is a tri-merge credit report. It's called a tri-merge in-file. It's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion all put together, all in one report. Now, pulling that credit report isn't going to hurt your score. Why? Because it's a consumer-facing scorecard. It's a consumer-facing credit profile, okay? But it's got all the detail we need. It's got the account numbers redacted, but it's got enough to identify them. It's got the names. It's got the addresses. It's got everything we need to do investigation letters. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to grab yourself, typically I like to use a highlighter. I like to print these things. I'm a little old school. Grab a highlighter. Boom. and you're going to go through and you're going to highlight everything that's negative, any lates, any collections, anything bad, anything derogatory, anything closed and charged off, anything that's not good, you're going to highlight on the credit report. And there might be, there might be a few yellow lines on there, or the whole report might look like frickin' Big Bird by the time you're done. I don't know. That's going to be up to you. And if you're worried about it being yellow, use pink, or you use green, or whatever you want to use. The point is not the color of the marker. The point is the data in which we're highlighting. So you're going to go back through, you're going to do your own credit audit, and you're going to identify the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right? We're going to save the good for later. The bad and the ugly are what you want to investigate. That could be lates, that could be charge-offs, that could be collections, that could be anything that's gone horribly wrong. Voluntary repos, involuntary repos, debts that you've settled that are showing paid in full for less than amount, or debts that collections you settled that are paid in full as agreed. Those are still bad, okay? They're just a little less bad than if they were open. You're going to identify all of those. Now, those are going to become the subjects of investigation. Now it's time to write your letters. You can either go to www.yourcreditlife.com and click on the tools section for letter templates. They're right there for you. Or you can go to the files section or the units section of the free credit repair advice group on Facebook. And if you look at the DIY tools file in there, it'll take you through everything you need to know. It'll tell you where to get credit. It'll tell you where to get the template letters that I'm providing for you, and that Credit Life is nice enough to give to you for free. Remember, this is stuff people normally charge you for. We're just giving it out. Why? There's no catch. There's no catch. There's nothing magic about letters. There isn't. But there's a reason you're going to do paper letters for your disputes or your investigations. You're trying to paper trail stuff. So what do we want to use? We want to use paper. Boom! Amazing, isn't it? Here's the other thing. You are not going to do online disputes. You're not going to fax. You're not going to call the bureaus. You're not going to use Credit Karma or Experian or MyFICO or any of those other really stupid methods to investigate your credit. You're going to use letters. The reason being is this. If you do investigations electronically, you give up a significant number of your consumer rights. For example, they can delete an account, and the very next time that account's reported, they can put it right back on. It doesn't have to get sold, nothing like that. You gave up the right for the notification and for having that off permanently, okay? So we're doing this in letters. Now, you may have heard all kinds of wonderful, crazy insanity about writing letters. There are people who say, well, handwrite the letters because the computer can't read them then. And other people go, oh, you want to write in blue or in red or make it sloppy or, or use colored paper or use whatever. That is, my favorite is I always like to tell people to write it in blood on the top of a used pizza box. If you're going to go and just be stupid about it, commit. So here's the deal. The letters are read when they are received by Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. They're read by a machine that uses something called eOscar encoding. It's a computer. Now, you're not going to trick them into having it take longer by handwriting it and making a mess. In fact, you might get tagged as frivolous, and you've wasted a 45-day round of investigations. Okay? So we're going to type then. We're going to keep it clean, neat, precise. You're going to ask about one different aspect per account. You're going to investigate every single account that's derogatory on the Bureau at the same time. There's no law stopping you. You've got goals. You're not going to get there if you drag your feet. And I know I'm not a patient guy. I don't know why you'd be patient enough to go, let's just do 3 of them. We'll come back later and do the other 7. No, do them all. Okay? Now, there are 27 different aspects that can be verified and validated to confirm that they're accurate and factual and current, correct, and verifiable as of today. Those aspects correspond with 27 dispute codes or condition codes at the bureaus. They're all available online. You're not going to use all of them, okay? But start out with things like account number or date of last activity. Verify that, or verify the balances. Or if you see something wrong, that's a pretty good indicator that that's what you want to investigate, okay? So we have put all of our accounts into this template letter that we got on yourcreditlife.com, right? And we have listed all these accounts, and we've put our aspects and all that neat stuff. Now, before you mail these to the bureaus, you have to include 3 things to the bureaus: a driver's license, a state ID, something identifying that you're you, a copy of your Social Security card Or front page of your taxes from last year with your social on it. You need a federal document to confirm your social. And then you're going to want to include a bank statement or a voided check or a utility bill or a cell phone bill, something that says it's safe to send those things to your address. If you don't include all of that, it could get tagged as frivolous and they throw it out and you've just wasted 45 days. Okay, so you got all that stuff, you're going to jam it in the envelope and you're going to send it certified, right? No, that's stupid. There is no post office box on the planet that can sign its name for a certified letter. Literally, if you want to waste an extra $5 in addition to the stamp to send it certified, I want you to send it to Jeremy Dysock, care of Credilife, and you can find right on our site the address. But send that to me instead. Send me the $15. I'll put it to much better use than would be used if you send certified. Don't. Professionally, we've sent this many letters certified. None, nothing, bupkis. Why? It's not necessary. Use a stamp. Well, what if you just type or handwrite the envelope? Doesn't matter. Put your return address on it. So you mail these things off. They go to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, okay? The bureaus. The bureaus get these letters. They legally have 5 business days to notify all the creditors that they must provide verification, validation, and documentation that everything's accurate and factual and current, correct, and verifiable as of today. Not back when it was reported, but today. They have 5 days, business days to notify them. And guess what? They will do it. They're not going to ignore your letter. No conspiratorial garbage. They'll notify them. So far, I got to ask you guys. I got a lot of people in here. Does this make sense? Throw me some thumbs up in chat if what I'm saying makes sense so far. And don't worry, this will be saved in the group to go back and watch. Okay, but throw me some thumbs up if you think this is valuable. Because if not, I'll stop. But if you think this is valuable, I want some interaction. I want some thumbs up in the group or give me some number ones in chat because you think this is very important. This will help you get to your number one goal. Throw those in for me so I know I should keep going. All right. So you mail the bureaus the letters. Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. They have 5 business days. Thanks. 5 business days to notify the creditors that they must provide verification, validation, documentation. That's all accurate, factual, current, correct, verifiable as of today. Okay. Now, the creditors, the collection companies, Capital One, the car company, whoever, they've got 30 calendar days to respond to the bureaus, not to you, to the bureaus, because the bureaus are the ones who asked them. They've got 30 calendar days to respond to the bureaus with the verification, validation, documentation that everything's accurate, factual, and current, correct, and verifiable today, not back when it was reported, but today. Now, if they fail to respond in exactly 30 days or less, or if they fail to respond at all, or if what they respond with does not satisfy the specificity and the minutia of the one of 27 different aspects you asked about, then the bureaus will deem it unverifiable, and by law, it gets deleted, gone from your credit report like it never happened. Okay? It does not mean the debt's gone. If you owe someone $1, you still owe them $1. But what happens is they lose the right to tarnish your name, to go ahead and publish this to these bureaus without proof. They lose that right, and that's very damn powerful for you. It's the obstacle that's standing between you and your goals. It gives you negotiation power when you go back to the creditors to negotiate settlements. That's great. Now the bureaus, they're going to take 7 to 10 business days to mail you results, okay? Result letters. You're going to get one from Equifax, one from Experian, one from TransUnion. They don't send tons of them for each account. It doesn't look like you just got a fan club or something, but you're going to get 3 of them, and they look like junk mail. They're not junk mail. They're very important mail, and you don't know what the hell's in them unless you open them. So open them, read them. They give you your results. Either it's deleted or it's verified. If it's verified, it may give you a clue on what to ask next. If it's deleted, you're done with that investigation part. Now, round 1 can be exciting of the letters, because if things are easy to delete, they'll often get deleted because they were easy to delete. But I fully expect some of these people for you to verify, validate, and document, especially if they think they got skin in the game. They think there's money to be made. So then what do? We do another round. We investigate a different aspect of the account. Maybe what they responded with raised a question. Maybe it showed a weakness. Or maybe it said, hey there, Cassandra. Hey there, Lavondra. Hey there, Samantha. You're barking up the wrong damn tree, and you need to do something different. But here's the deal. Every result's a good result. You either get what you're after or a little bit of a roadmap on how to get what you're after. You get a clue, like Scooby freaking Doo. You know what I mean? It's not a ghost. It's old man Jenkins who owns the haunted amusement park, right? So that's the investigation process. Is it normal for it to take 5, 6, or 7 rounds for you? Yes. Deal with it. Okay. You didn't get into trouble overnight with your credit. Your credit didn't begin to suck overnight. Typically, it's not going to get fixed overnight either. Okay. This is the reality of credit repair. Every round takes about 45 days from sending it off to receipt of the results. That is the investigation process with the credit bureaus, okay? At some point in time, I'm going to get into validation, which is totally different with direct to creditor. That's kind of a next level thing, but that's the investigation. That's the whole damn thing. This is how you do it. So that's the first methodology. Eliminate the negative. The next methodology to credit repair is going to be to build the positive. What you need to do is you need to go through. Remember, we looked for the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we highlighted what we're going to investigate, and we still have the good left. Here's the good. We want to maximize our point potential within the FICO algorithm. Okay, what's the FICO algorithm? That's the thing those crazy credit life coaches are in the FICO algorithm. Well, I heard that you don't really know FICO. I heard there's 10 different versions. Oh, I heard the certification's nothing. It's just, okay. The FICO algorithm is the magical secret sauce that makes up your FICO score, your lending score, the score the mortgage company is using, the score the auto company is using, the score anyone who freaking matters is using, okay? Here's what makes up your FICO score. 35, this is general. There are different scorecards. We'll go into that on a different video. But this is to repair your credit. So these are the generalities you need to know. 35% of your FICO score is payment history. Totally makes sense. Did you pay on time? Did you pay at all? That makes up 35%. So one late payment can really screw you up for a couple of years, okay? 30%, a full 30% is made up of balance to limit ratio on revolving accounts, on credit cards. What's a revolving account? Credit cards, lines of credit. You can charge them up, you can pay them down, you can pay them off, you can use them again. As long as you're happy with the bank and the bank is happy with you, they can revolve forever. Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Okay, good. A full 30% is balance to limit ratio on the credit card. Now, there is a perfect balance to limit ratio. You've been told stuff all your life, man, about how to best use your credit cards. You've been told, charge them up and pay them down before the statement date. You've been heard, keep them under half, and other people, keep them at 30%. People love them to some 30%. Other people say 10%. Other people say, open them and don't use them. You know, bless their hearts, as they say in the South, and those of you from the South know what I'm talking about. All of those people, your teacher, your banker, your parents, your mortgage lender, Susie F. and Orman on TV, they're all wrong. Why? Because it's not their job to know the credit formula. It's their job to simply know how to read a credit report and see if it matches their underwriting guidelines, okay? They don't know. It's just ignorance. It's not their fault. It may be what they were taught. Here's the deal. There is a perfect balance to limit ratio in the FICO algorithm. It's perfect because it'll add the most points. It'll add the most positive FICO material to your score. Here's the thing, though. It's comically small. The perfect balance to limit ratio in the FICO algorithm is 1% to 3%. 1% to 3%. That's it. Any more, you broke it. Any less, you broke it. Any more, you broke it because you legitimately didn't listen to what a professional with 27 years in this industry who's FICO certified told you to do. And if you're not going to do that, I don't even know why you're watching this video. Any less than 1%, and you broke it, because less than 1% isn't activity. And you need activity to generate points. Kind of like I got to probably get off my butt sometimes so I can burn some calories. Activity. So here's the deal. You know this now. We can use this. So what do? You get a credit card. You open up a secured card at Capital One. Secured card, $200 limit. Basic starter card. Real easy. Open up a secured card at Capital One, 200 limit. Okay, so 1 to 3% is $2 to $6. That's it. No more, no less. No more, no less. So you're going to put something on it. Dollar Shave Club, that's in that neighborhood. A Disney Plus. You're going to put a reoccurring spend in that neighborhood on that card. You're then going to set your checking account to auto pay the card when it's due. You don't have to worry about billing cycle, close date, and fancy. Don't overcomplicate it, guys. Let pros worry about that. Don't overcomplicate it, please. You're just going to drive yourself nuts. And I'm already there. Trust me, it's not a long drive. You don't want to do it. So you're going to set checking up to automatically pay it when it's due. So money goes on, money gets paid. Money goes on, money gets paid. Money goes on, money gets paid. What do? Nothing. You sit back on your butt and you watch The Mandalorian on Disney. Okay? What do you do next with that card? Well, it's a tool for raising our score, right? Just like a hammer is a tool for pounding nails in the wall or opening windows at people's houses where we don't like them. Okay? So it's just a tool. I say cut the card up. You don't need it. What we've created is a credit machine that does 1 to 3% perfect FICO algorithm every single month. Okay? Now I want you to have 2 revolving accounts, 2 bank credit cards open for that, doing the same thing. Also want you to open up 1 retail account. Blend of accounts will come in later. So you got 2 revolving, 1 retail account now. Those revolving accounts, they're making up 30% of the entire FICO algorithm with that balance limit ratio. Now, the next 15% we can't affect. That's time. That's history. The only way you can affect it is by going, oh my God, I don't have those things Jeremy said. And after this video tonight, going and applying and opening them. The sooner you do it, the better. Time is the only thing I can't control. And if I learn how to control it, I will tell you all last week. I'll let that sink in for a second. Okay, so 15% is time. 10% is made up of blend of accounts. Blend of accounts. 1 kind is good, 2 kinds is better, 3 kinds is better, 4 kinds is better, okay? Things like rank risk order come into effect. A concept you don't even need right now. But what I want you to have for a bare minimum on credit build is 2 revolving accounts. I already told you, 1 to 3% going on it. One retail account, Fingerhut. Shop Simplio, something like that. Go to my800credit.com. We vetted all the links on there. You can find all kinds of good ones. I want you to have 1 installment account. That could be a student loan that's open and active and in repayment with a perfect payment history, or it could be a car loan that's open and active with a perfect payment history, or self-lender or Credit Strong. And if you want to find them, again, go to my800credit.com. We got vetted links on there. Credit Strong and Self-Lender, those are monthly installment savings accounts. Literally, you make an equal monthly payment every month into this account, and at the end of it, they give you the money. But because you made a bank obligation and made installment payments on it, they'll report it to Equifax and Experian and TransUnion as installment payments on a bank obligation. That'll round out your credit profile, give you the blend of accounts, raise your score while you took money away for a rainy day. So we got 2 revolving accounts, open active with a perfect payment history, 1 installment account, open active with a perfect payment history, and 1 retail card. If you do not have at least that right now, those are what you need to build. Build the positive, okay? Remaining 10%. The remaining 10% of the FICO algorithm is recent activity. Inquiries, okay? I swear to God, it's never inquiries. In fact, go to the files section of the Free Credit Repair Advice Group and read my article called It's Never Inquiries. But the real quick short version. I don't care if someone told you it's inquiries. It's not inquiries. I don't care if your denial said inquiries. It's not inquiries. Read the article. Inquiries only stay on your credit report for 24 months, 2 years. They only affect your score for 12 months. So for 12 months, they're ornamental. They're decorative. They're not factored. Okay, so we only have to worry about the last 12 months. Now, you're allowed unlimited automotive inquiries or unlimited mortgage inquiries or unlimited student loan inquiries. As long as they happen in a 30-day period, they'll only eventually count as 1 Equifax, 1 Experian, 1 TransUnion. So you're not getting penalized for shopping. It's never inquiries. That stuff does make up, inquiries make up a portion of the FICO algorithm. Don't worry about that piece. Other recent activity gets more weight too, like having good payment history in the last 12 months, having a good blend in the last 12 months, and average daily balance. Oh my gosh, what's average daily balance? FICO's using something called trended average daily balance. That's why you can't charge it up and pay it down before the reporting date, because they still know. Bankers are not stupid. They said, wait, this could be a thing. We better get that information. And boom, now it's in FICO. Okay? That's the FICO algorithm. That's 100%. I literally just gave you everything you need to build your score. By the way, why did Jeremy want to go with, of everything in the world, of all the accounts, why 2 revolving, 1 installment, and at least a 24-month history? Well, guess what? 90% of the people who come to the Free Credit Report, I almost call this the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA. It's not coincidental that we're the Free Credit Repair Advice Group. 90% of the people who come to the group, 90% of the people who enroll with Credit Life have one goal and one goal as their main, and that's to purchase a home. That's to be mortgage ready. I want to know right now from all of you who are watching this, I want some number ones in chat. I want some number ones in chat, and I want some thumbs up. Give me some, I need some damned interaction if I'm going to keep going. Give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some love, whatever, on the likes and stuff like that. Let me know that you want me to keep going. I'm going to take a sip and a breath. Hang on. If I see interaction, it feeds my ego, and that's what keeps me going. So if I see that interaction, give me some thumbs up, some hearts, give me some ones, and I'll finish off with the third methodology that Credit Life uses and that you want to use to fully repair your credit. All right, y'all ready? So we eliminate the negative, we build the positive. I was saying the reason the 90%, okay? 90% of the people want to buy a house. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, VA, and USDA underwriting, basically all of the government mortgage underwriting, has a minimum trade line or a minimum account requirement. The minimum account requirement for a basic underwriting guideline for all those mortgage loans just so happens to be 2 revolving accounts open and active with a perfect pay history, 1 installment account open and active with a perfect payment history, and 24-month credit depth. Now that's time. Remember, we can't affect that yet. Now, why do we throw in that 1 retail account? To beef up the blend of accounts. If you guys are coming back from bad credit, we need some compensating factors. So if something's bad, we want the underwriter to go, yeah, that's bad over there, but look over here, we got a great retail account. Oh, that's a compensating factor. That'll offset it. So the credit building tools I just gave you, the basic account management strategy just so happens to be the minimum requirement for what's typically the vast majority of your largest goal. There's a method to the madness here. All right, so we eliminate the negative. We build the positive. Third aspect, you got to get your arms around the damn money. You got to meet the money where it lives. So you're going to want to, if you're in debt, work on a debt reduction strategy. There's a bunch of them. There's cascading and snowballing, and there's debt avalanche and all this other crap that's made of snow. I'm in Minnesota. I don't want to hear about no snow. No snow for Minnesota. No. You can take the snow and the coronavirus, and you can put that over. Italy's already messed up. Give it to Italy. Give it back to them. But don't mess with the pasta or Venice or a lot of the other places I like. Anyway, I digress. All right. You want to deal with that where you live. Now, I have got a video on cascading, which is undeniably the most overall cost-effective method of debt reduction strategy, okay? Now, you can watch this video. I'm not going to explain it because I explain it in the video, so you may as well watch that. And it's short. It's on Credit TV. So I want you, if you ever went on YouTube, I want you to go on YouTube and type in Credit TV, CREDITV. That's Credit Life's official video channel on YouTube. In there, you're going to find a video by me. I'm standing out by you guys get to see a frozen waterfall too, which is pretty legit. But it's on cascading versus snowballing, and it'll step by step tell you exactly what you need to do to become debt free in the fastest and the most cost effective way possible that you can do yourself. The next thing you're going to want to do is there's going to be debt settlement potentially needed if we've got collections. Okay, here is the order we settle debt: investigate, get the deletion, then settle it. Don't try for a pay for delete. If this isn't a company that advertises pay for delete, don't call them up and go, hey, if I give you the full amount, will you delete it? And they go, no. Go, oh, well, then I'm not going to give you the full amount. You just told them you had all the damn money. Congratulations, you're going to get sued. Because they went, well, they wouldn't give it to me voluntarily. Guess I'm going to have to take it from him with the judgment. Guess I'm going to have to garnish his paycheck. Guess I'm going to have to sweep it from his account. Maybe let's steal his tax return. Okay? So it's get the item deleted through the investigation process. Once it's deleted, call them and settle. Now, what's the bet? There's no such thing as pennies on the dollar, okay, for this collection stuff. They're not buying it for pennies on the dollar. So don't expect them to settle it for pennies on the dollar. The kind of national average for settlement is about 45% of what's there. But the recommendation I'm going to give you on settlements is figure out how much money you got. Then figure out how that can be a really oddball number. So let's say you owe $1,000 on a collection. I'm going to call a collector on the Friday before the end of the month, and I'm going to say, "Hey, collector, this is Jeremy, and I got this debt $1,000. I just got a check for $461.23. Will you take $463.23?" And they're going to take the calculator immediately. They're going, "Okay, what percentage is this Yahoo? Saying he's 46, but and they may ask, why such an odd number? Say, because that's how much money I have, and I got two collections. So, like, if you don't want it to do this and call it good, I'm gonna call the other one, give it to them. Your odds have just gone up significantly on your settlement. Okay, so debt reduction strategy, debt settlement strategy. Last thing, budget. I hate the word budget. I hate the word budget, man. I'm a foodie. I hate the word diet. Budget sounds like diet. I think of diet, I think, no, nothing you like. I think of budget, I think, no, nothing you like. Everyone views it, okay, you make your list of your needs and your list of your wants, and you pay for all your needs, and you don't ever get any of your wants ever again. Well, that sounds horrible. That's why budgets fail. That's why budgets fail. This is why diets fail, too. I tell you, it's not natural to eat kale for every meal. You're going to fail. It's not natural to drink a shake for every meal. You're going to fail. But if you learn good strategies, if you learn mindful eating, what's healthy, what's good, portion control, well, son of a gun, you succeed. The same thing goes with budget, okay? I want you to do these things. Actually, we're going to make it real easy. I want you to go, we're going back to Credit TV on YouTube, www.youtube.com, hit Credit TV, CREDITV. On there is a podcast. This podcast is put on by the CEO of Credit Life, the CFO of Credit Life, and one of their coaches who is wildly attractive, very suave and debonair and yada, 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 yada. And talking to you right now, he's very modest. That's one of his finest trait is his modesty. Anyway, there's a podcast on there. It's called Credit Rock Stars. You're going to go to episode 5, episode 6, episode 6.5, and episode, where am I up to? 7, on mindful spending. We literally walk through step by step on the mindful spending approach. It's kind of like learning to eat healthy. It's the mindful spending approach. It's literally about identifying where all your money's gone in the last 3 months. Where is every dollar gone? And then literally what I want you to do is you write down where it's all gone, and then write down your needs and wants, and look where all the money went, and look at your needs and wants, okay? And then you're going to turn off the TV, turn off the radio, hide from the children, and turn off your damned phone. And you're going to sit there, and I want you to reflect on it for about an hour. I'm not even kidding. Just reflect, read it, go through it again, go through it again, go through it again. I'm not trying to, I'm not telling you to accomplish things. I'm not telling you to write things out now. I just want you to reflect on this. What's important to me? What's not? I'll tell you what, if that cup of coffee from Starbucks you get on the way to work every day is the only reason you have not yet killed Linda in the cubicle next to you, that's not a want anymore. Okay, these are things that are important to you. Have nice things in your life. Otherwise, why are you slaving at a job? That's what it is. It's slaving at a job. If you're doing all this stuff for stuff you can't have, it's horrible. Paying your landlord's mortgage, doing stuff like that. It's horrible. Okay, so reflect on it. Find the things that are important to you. And then when you go forward, you're going to take a more mindful spending approach. You're going to make different conscious and subconscious decisions. All right. And it's going to be good. So we've eliminated the negative. We have built and focused on the positive and grown the positive. We've addressed our money where it lives. That's the fastest, it's the most cost effective, it's the most permanent credit repair you can have. It's 10 times better than any other credit professional out there is ever going to teach you. I can say that confidently because I know all the other credit professionals and I've heard their stuff. What I just gave you is probably 5 times more than they charge for. You should see what Credit Life charges for. Now, do you guys think this is valuable? I want to get some feedback now. I want to know if you actually feel that there's value to this. Is this useful? Can you employ this? Is this something you're going to think about? Watch back? I mean, is this useful to you? Give me some thumbs up. Give me number 1 there in chat. I want to know if you honestly feel this is useful or if I literally just wasted my breath for 35 minutes. Um, Hopefully you get a lot out of this. Okay. Now, for a lot of people, they do find this process confusing or time consuming, or they want direction or a coach. Okay. So this is the only time I'm going to say this. If you're considering using a coach, it's kind of like if you're working out, hiring a trainer, I'm going to do better with a trainer than I am. Remember at the calories, if I have to get my butt off the couch and I don't even know how to use it. I know the bicycle thing goes around. It's about, I don't know, weights. Shit. All I know is that Lifetime, the workout place in Savage, Minnesota, has a great smoothie bar. I had a membership for a year, and that's the only thing I ever did was I went and got a smoothie once. So some people want to hire a professional to help them with this, to coach them along and teach them the next level things with ongoing coaching, ongoing strategy, custom tailored things, and the investigation process that we can do professionally with our team. Our team is extremely aggressive. We actually are able to go after two aspects at the same time on each account, just because of, it's not magic, it's because we've got so damn much experience doing hundreds of thousands of rounds. So it actually it typically cuts the investigation time in half for you without getting tagged as frivolous. It's pretty wicked. Then you get ongoing FICO certified coaching and one-on-one stuff like that. If that's something you'd like to do, if you would like to set up a call with me, if you want to book a call with me, I'm going to give you my link. If you want to set up a consultation to see about having me as your coach and hiring Credit Life to do this for you, I'm going to put this in the. It's at the top of the. It's at the top of everything here, but I'm also going to put it right there in chat. If you'd like to do that, just click on that link, and you can pick a day, an evening, or even a Saturday morning. And what we do during a consultation is you and I would go through your individual credit situation. We talk about your goals, everything, not just buy a house, not just buy a car. I want to know about everything. And then we put together a plan, a set of steps, and custom tailor something for you to get you the fastest, most cost-effective credit repair possible. There's a reason that Credit Life spends $0 advertising. We are 100% word of mouth. I've been in banking and stuff for a long time. I've never worked for a company like that before. It's amazing. It's literally the best way to do everything. So that's my shameless plug. If you want to hire a professional to do this for you, you want to have the power of Credit Life behind you, you want the circle behind you, you want a FICO certified credit coach, a whole team guiding you, and custom tailored budget plans, custom tailored debt reduction strategies, custom tailored growth strategies, because there's way more than the two revolving, one installment, 24-month history, and one retail account. That's the base. That's the 101 stuff. That's not the next level stuff. Like I said, I just gave away way more for free than most companies would ever think of charging you for. You should see what we charge for. All right, I'm out here. That was a shameless plug. Boom, boom. I'm gonna here. I'm gonna address questions, comments, and all good stuff. All right. Mona says hi. Hey, Levandra says hi. Hello, hello. Cassandra says hi. Samantha asks, if you're disputing multiple items, do they need to be in individual envelopes or you can bundle a few in each envelope? I tell you what, you do the multiple items on one letter. Just do them all on one letter. Equifax, all the ones you want with Equifax goes on the Equifax letter. All the ones you want to go Experian go on the Experian letter. All the ones for TransUnion letter. Yeah, save some stamps, save some paper, save some time. Don't get paper cuts. Good question. Love it. I love it, Samantha. Thank you. I don't know how you say your name. I'm gonna try though. Ready? I have a bad last name too, so I am preaching to the choir. I got Sasamoam Ativa. Sasamoam Ativa. Well, I hope that's it because almost like Ryan's is like. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Valuable. Thanks, Cassandra. Hey, Tanya. Elizabeth Becker said, should you verify if it's like 6 months from falling off your credit report? Sure. It's not doing you any good to have on it right now. And if they verify, it's not like it starts a new timer. It's these things can stay on your credit, and it's based on the date of first delinquency. So it's when you stopped paying, it's when something went bad. So it doesn't reset a magical stopwatch. Actually, that's illegal as hell. Or re-age it. That's not an okay thing. So yeah, why would you leave bad stuff there? Think of it this way. If I went in USA Today and I said, you know what? I have got to tell you this. Where were we? I got to tell you this Elizabeth sucks. Doesn't pay her bills. She had deadbeat. She's terrible. And I didn't back it with anything. You'd sue me for slander. But when the bureaus do it, literally it's the creditor saying this to the bureau. It's not backed by anything. Why would you let them talk smack about you without making them prove it? It's a great question. Great question. Alicia, welcome. Am I supposed to apply for all those in the same day? Yeah. Here's the order I'd have you go. Revolving credit card, bank card, revolving credit card, bank card, followed by like Fingerhut or Shop Simplio, followed by the installment savings account. Now, if you've got some of those already, obviously eliminate them from there. But yeah, hit them all at once. Hey, Trinity, good to see you. Hey, Stephanie, thanks. Oh, I'm just being me. How many revolving accounts do you suggest? 2 revolving, open and active, 1 installment, open and active, 1 retail, which is typically a revolving account. Once you are getting next level, it's going to depend entirely on your goals, where you're trying to get to. Some people want to be at a 640 or a 680 because they want to get maybe good Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac financing. Some people want to be in the 7s because they're worried about their rates. Some people want to be in the 8s because they want to be able to walk around and go, damn it, I'm in the 800 club. Whatever your goal, it's going to change what those next level recommendations are. Hey, it's good to see you. Why do realtors make a big deal about inquiries? Do you want the answer, or should I the politically correct answer, or you want my answer, Alicia? It's because they don't know any damn thing about credit. They know nothing. They know nothing. They don't understand, and they were probably taught wrong. That's why they make a big deal about inquiries. Literally, it's incompetence. Now, with fairness, it's not their job to know how credit really works. And boy, trust me, they don't know how credit really works typically. That's why we've got a program called Right Way to Real Estate. We only hook you up with realtors who actually do know. We vet the crap out of them, and then we make them pay you at the closing table up to $800 in cash incentive for getting the honor of being your realtor. But a realtor's job is to go, that house or that house? Here, let me sell you something that's already there. I mean, I realize that was mean and brutal, and I love realtors that I'm friends with and stuff like that. But yeah, it's because they don't know what they're talking about. Yes, thanks, thank you, Cox. All right, Mir says, if I have an open car loan, should I also get a self lender? I tell you what, there's no reason not to. Here's what I do with a self-lender. I do the $1,000 self-lender brand self-lender. For mine, it cashes out at the end of every October. So I get $1,000, and then I just renew it. And it's not like I need it for, I don't need it for my credit, but it's like a super convenience for what I do with it. So I have the $1,000 12-month one cashing out. It's like $89 a month, cashing out every end of October. So I get $1,000 cash put into my hand about 10 days before Black Friday. It's smart. So I'm building my credit, tucking money away. It's my Christmas fund is really what it is. You get extra $1,000. So yeah, Mir, go for it, man. Yes, a home. Awesome, Rochelle. Please keep talking. Thank you, Jana. Britannia, you ready? Awesome. Ego feeder. That's all right. Let's see what we got. What we got? All right. Beauty, beauty, beauty. All right. Anna says, working on getting a house. That's so cool, you guys. Best goal in the world. I wrote an article on why I'm a credit coach. It's in the files section. I had gotten asked why the hell would you do this, dude? I mean, I've owned a mortgage corporation that I sold in like November of 2004. I've every aspect of banking credit. I've got all the certifications and all the crazy stuff. So why would I, out of all that, why would I do credit repair? Check out the files section. The answer is in there in the article. I think you'll like it. Hey, Chanel, welcome. Lavandra, good job explaining. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Nicole says, will they let you refinance with a late payment on your report? Oftentimes they will. That's something that's going to be program specific. It's going to be based on your credit score and any other compensating factors. With that, I would recommend you talk with a mortgage lender to see what types of things are on there. Unless there are a couple lates and it's kind of messed up and you want to talk to a credit coach, reach out. We're here. Hey, Don, welcome. Good to see you. Nancy, hey, how you doing? Tanya, excellent. Hey, everyone, this is cool. Good. I'm glad you guys, Christy, I'm glad you found this useful, guys. Anisha, Tanya is great. Perfect. Cox, awesome. Very useful, very helpful. Thanks, guys. I wanted to do one that was big. I wanted to do a live that was big. And this is probably literally the biggest live I could possibly do as far as the information I just gave you. It's a one-stop video on how to repair your credit. So if you don't have the money to hire a pro, or you just damn well want to do it yourself, you got it. All right, good info. If you want to hire a pro, hire me. Trust me, it's worth it. All right, what we got here? Aaron, have 9 credit cards all in good standing. Should I put them all at 1 to 3? Yes. How's that for an easy answer? Yes. That's gonna do. That's gonna work out good for you. Dylan, awesome. What else we got going on? Nikki says yes. Excellent, guys. Yeah, 1 to 3, always, always. Should I continue to dispute zombie debt if it's still on my report? Oh yeah, yeah. I always go after the zombie debt. Hey, Joseph, good to see you. Cassandra, appreciate your knowledge. Awesome. I appreciate having you here. If you haven't, liked the video, if you haven't liked on Credit TV and stuff, make sure you hit all these good areas. And if you haven't followed me, by the way, Jeremy.credit. Jeremy.credit is my business page on the big fancy Facebook. I got all kinds of crazies. I do live streaming too, like completely unrelated. I got all kinds of fun stuff going on there. Kate says, working with Credit Life, got my score up 120 points in 5 weeks, but more importantly, I learned what my profile should look like, how to make it stronger, and how to work the numbers game with the bureaus. Oh my God, you're getting a heart. I love it. I love it. Lovely says, will Premier Credit delete of my credit once paid? Typically, they won't delete once paid. Typically, you have to do the investigations first. Tanya says, yep, absolutely, I'm your credit coach. How do you schedule a call with me to talk about the questions? The appointment link? Yes. Yeah. No, wait. Actually, no. Don't use that one, Tanya. Hey, go to www. Okay, if you're currently my client and you need to schedule a coaching call, www.book, coach, COACH, I've got that set up for you now. All my links will be on there. How's that for fast? All right. Kate, sorry, 8 weeks still. That's so wicked. I love it. I love it, Kate. Cassandra, I have a creditor that called from a rental complex that charged for carpet and never notified. I got an alert from LifeLock. Yeah, I disputed immediately. Absolutely, Cassandra. Without a question, dispute it. Those are the types of things where, I don't know, maybe it'd be nice for them to tell you. Blows my mind that people don't do things like this. It's so sketchy. Okay, Nikki says, how can I get out of a delinquent timeshare loan that I no longer want or can want to afford? Okay, there are companies that actually do that for you. They like break your timeshare for you. Timeshare is a big, messy. What I would do is I would actually make a post asking about it in the group, and we've got some moderators you'll see in there. We've got Brian Kurzweil, we've got Chaz Eartham in there, we've got Jason Walgraves in there. I want you to tag those moderators in your post, and those are preferred partners at Credit Life. We trust them enough to moderate them or have them moderated in the group. I want that to go specifically to the people who are currently actively working in real estate, because it's kind of a real estate question. That being said, there are also companies out there you can pay them; they take care of it for you. But you can investigate, you can do all kinds of stuff like that. Natasha says, when's a good time to request a credit limit increase? The rule of thumb is every 6 months. The rule of thumb is 6 months and request the increase. Here's the other thing. If you want to get the automatic increases, make sure you are not opted out with the credit bureaus for the information sharing and stuff like that, because they feed information to Credit One and stuff, so you get those offers. If you're not opted into that, you won't get automatic increases. There's a total industry secret for you. Hey, you're welcome, Cassandra. Love that. Need your help trying to purchase a home soon. What are the first steps? Oh my goodness. Number one, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to do a watch party, so it's going to be go back and watch it. Number two, if you're talking soon, if you need a pro, I definitely recommend you hire me. Otherwise, watch the video. I literally give you step by step. But let me put a plug for the Right Way to Real Estate. Those of you who are looking to buy a home, okay, we've got the Right Way to Real Estate program with Credit Life. Here's the catch. In a good way, you don't have to be a client to take advantage of it. If you want to be in the Right Way to Real Estate program and you're not a client, I want you to email me at Jeremy, Jeremy, at yourcreditlife.com. Send me your name, send me your address, your phone number, and your email, and what state you're looking to buy a house in, okay? Right Way to Real Estate program. We set you up with the best teams of realtors and teams of mortgage lenders in your state. We vetted them. We beat the snot out of them. They want you. They don't care that you've been through credit repair. In fact, they want you bad enough that at the closing table, they're going to pay you, not us, up to $1,050. Okay, the realtor will give you up to $800 of their commission based on the size of the house. And the mortgage lender will give you a $250 mortgage credit off your closing costs. So you, by the way, if you're thinking of hiring a professional, start doing the math. That'll pay for it, or damn near completely pay for it. So literally, you could let your goal fund the things that have to do to get you to your goal. It's wicked. All right. Hopefully that helped. You're welcome, Nikki. Aaron says, Rise credit loan was charged off, but has not been sold to collection agency. Oh, okay. So if it's already charged off, if it's already dookie, I would investigate and look on their website, see if they do any pay to delete. That's as far as I go. I don't say call them and do a pay to delete, but look on their website. What you're actively trying to do is get it deleted before they sell it, and then you're going to call them the second it's deleted and go, hey guys, I want to settle. Even payments doesn't matter because they can't give new activity on that deleted account. So yeah, you can ride it out. Best way to send the bureau responses to me, you can actually send them. One of the best ways is you can upload them into your online dashboard if you're a client at yourcreditlife.com. Do the attach file thing in the notes section. Otherwise, you can just take a picture of them with the camera. By the way, best thing you can do for yourself is get a PDF scanner. It's an app for your iPhone or your Android phone. It's a PDF scanner. That's a different broadcast I do, scamming the scammers. But a PDF scanner, what it's going to do is it's going to take a photograph, make it into a PDF document, and that's all real pretty and comes across. You can just email it then to results, RESULTS, at yourcreditlife.com. Or if you ever run into something you don't know where it needs to go, send it to info@yourcreditlife.com or help. Help, I don't know where to send it, at yourcreditlife.com. We've done like literally every word we can think of where you'd be like, I think it might be this. Good, send it to what you think it is. I promise you will get it. It's pretty wicked. Oh, you're welcome, Natasha. All right, everyone. Once again, I want to thank you all for coming out to this broadcast. This was a big one. This was a big live. Download it last night. Awesome. Oh, what if you're getting garnished, but the amount's not right on your credit report? Investigate. Just because you're getting garnished does not mean you can't investigate it and seek deletion. All right. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight, every night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Monday through Friday, we have broadcasts. Now, Monday through Thursday, it's the daily credit report with a different certified credit life coach every night. My night's Wednesday, so if you want me, FICO certified credit coach Jeremy Dysock, always watch on Wednesday nights. Then on Friday I either do a watch party of usually I blend it up. I do our week's daily credit report broadcast, and I mix it in with a lot of my scamming the scammers. If you haven't seen Scamming the Scammers, it's when I call back those like scammers from overseas who spam dial your cell phone and try to steal your social security number or do grant scams, do tax scams and stuff like that. And my goal with it is I try to keep them on the phone as long as humanly possible while messing with them. And I've told them everything, like I rented a DeLorean that had 1.85 gigawatts, and I told them I was pickpocketed by Oliver Twist. I've said some crazy things to these people. So I like to intermix those. And if you want to find them, those are up in the video section of the group. And if you want to hire a professional, like I said, click on my link at the top, schedule a time with me. I'd be absolutely thrilled. There's no cost for the consultation. It's to determine if Credit Life's a fit for you, if you're a fit for Credit Life, and if the services can help you out. Once again, everyone, you guys are awesome. Invite everyone you know, invite everyone you love to the free credit repair advice group. I'm going to do a watch party right after this with the video, so anything you missed, you guys can see it. It'll be saved to the group. Other than that, I'm Jeremy Dysock, FICO certified credit coach with Credit Life Financial Wellness. Thank you so much. It's been an awesome